Entrepreneurship requires you to be flexible and the ability to navigate difficult waters without prior notice. My name is Michael and welcome to my channel. In as much as we plan things and there's a script and there's a framework within which we work, and we have the best of hopes that things will go according to plan, mark my words, it more than often things do not go according to plan. And it's true not just for business, this is just life. Life is full of surprises, as you might very well have experienced up until this point. And things happen to you without any prior notification, without a diary entry to say, well, trouble is going to come and visit you. As I'm recording this video, I'm in a coffee shop, and without notice we've had a power outage. In fact, the entire town is without electricity, and I can't generate any business, or in fact it's my service offering is limited. But this is just an example of how things can change at a minute's notice. As an entrepreneur and as a business owner, you need to be ready. You need to have a plan B if plan A does not pan out in the manner that you have hoped it will pan out, because it very often happens. It very often happens that you embark on this journey full of zeal, full of excitement, and then instead of this thing going in this trajectory, it goes, it's like a balloon that's busy deflating, and you need to be ready for that. And one of the things that we don't prepare for is the eventuality of things going wrong. And then when it does, because it's going to happen, it's not if it goes wrong, it is when it goes wrong. When it goes wrong, it's like, what do I do? I haven't prepared. I didn't see this coming. And let me assure you, it's probably okay, because one of the things, the qualities that you need to have as an entrepreneur is you need to be able to think on your feet. And this is, sometimes it's situations like this that fuels the creativity. An aspect of strategic thinking deals with the issue of problem solving. And within problem solving, you do scenario planning that revolves around what if. So what if this happens? And then you formulate a plan to counter that. And what if that happens? And you formulate a plan. Similar to when you start on this journey, that you need to protect yourself, you need to consider a couple of what if scenarios. And I'm going to give you an example. Some of these scenarios, they are manageable, and some of them will just blow you out of the water. Let's look at COVID for argument's sake. I had clients that bought into a little food franchise, a very popular brand, in end of 2019. And March of 2020, level 5 lockdown, nobody saw that coming. So it's an extreme event, and there's no handbook that's going to teach you or sketch a what if scenario for something like lockdown. It was unique in its nature. So I'm not talking about those type of extremes, because it's impossible for you to do a what if for those. But there are things that you can say, well, if the power goes out, in South Africa there's load shedding, so if the power goes out and my business is energy dependent, I need to have alternate sources of energy in order to operate, what am I going to put in place? If a staff member goes off sick and that staff member is crucial to the operations of your business, what are you going to put in place? So you can have those sorts of things, because again, allow me to emphasize, and I'm not a prophet of doom, but it is just the reality. It is not if things go wrong, and if things do not go according to plan. It is when things go wrong and when things don't go according to plan, because it is going to happen. That's why I've entitled this series The Truth About Entrepreneurship, because these are things that we don't talk to prospective business owners before they launch into this venture and this life of entrepreneurship. It is going to happen, and you need to have some sort of a plan. So there's plan A, which is the perfect plan. This is the vision. These are the objectives. These are the milestones. You need to have that. But there needs to be a plan B that says that if this or that or the other goes wrong and it doesn't go according to script, what are we going to put in place to counter that, so that we don't entirely go off track, but that we can maintain some navigational course and make sure that we head in the direction that we were setting out to head into. So yeah, that's my bit. Again, as I always do, if you're convinced about this idea and you want to pursue this life of entrepreneurship, it has its rewards. So go for it, by all means. All the best to you. But make sure that your plan A has a plan B, and perhaps that your plan B has its own plan B or plan C. All the best with your journey. See you in the next video. Cheers.